Have you ever woken up from a dream, your heart pounding, a vivid, intimate scene still fresh in your mind? You might feel a mix of confusion, curiosity, or even a little embarrassment. Sexual dreams are a universal human experience, yet they often remain shrouded in mystery and personal questions. Why do we have them, and what, if anything, are they trying to tell us? Let's pull back the covers on the science of sleep and explore why we dream about sex. To truly understand our nightly narratives, we first have to understand the purpose of dreaming itself. For centuries, dreams were seen as messages from the divine or windows into other realms. But modern psychology offers a more grounded perspective, although it's far from a settled debate. Enter the titans of psychoanalysis, Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. Their conflicting theories laid the groundwork for how we interpret dreams today. Freud, a name synonymous with psychology, famously believed that dreams were the royal road to the unconscious. He argued that dreams are a form of wish fulfillment. They are a space where our deepest, most repressed desires, often of a sexual or aggressive nature, can be expressed in a symbolic and disguised form. According to Freud, the things we can't or won't acknowledge in our waking life get filtered through a mental sensor and emerge as bizarre, symbolic stories while we sleep. A dream about flying, for instance, might not be about aviation at all, but a disguised representation of a forbidden desire or a feeling of liberation. So, from a Freudian standpoint, a sexual dream is quite literal in its origin, even if the content is symbolic. It's your unconscious mind fulfilling a desire that your conscious self might be suppressing. The dream acts as a safety valve, releasing psychological pressure. But then came Carl Jung, Freud's own student, who eventually broke away to form his own school of thought. Jung saw dreams not just as a repository for repressed wishes, but as a vital tool for personal growth and self-realization. He believed dreams were about achieving balance. Jung proposed the idea of the collective unconscious, a shared reservoir of archetypes and symbols inherited by all humanity. He argued that dreams are a way for our conscious mind to communicate with this deeper, collective wisdom. In the Jungian view, a sexual dream might not be about a literal sexual desire at all. Instead, it could symbolize the union of opposite aspects of your own personality. For example, he spoke of the anima, the unconscious feminine side in a man, and the animus, the unconscious masculine side in a woman. Dreaming of an intimate encounter could represent the integration of these parts of yourself, a psychological merging to create a more whole and balanced individual. It's about connection, but the connection might be with yourself rather than another person. So we have two major theories: Freud's view of dreams as wish fulfillment for repressed desires, and Jung's view of dreams as a quest for psychological wholeness and integration. Which one is right? Modern dream science suggests the truth might lie somewhere in between, or perhaps in a completely different direction. While these psychological theories are fascinating, we also need to look at the biological mechanics of sleep. Our bodies go through some pretty remarkable changes every night, and these changes are key to understanding why our dreams can become so vivid and intense. Sleep isn't just a passive state of rest, it's an active, cyclical process. We move through different stages of sleep, primarily categorized into non-REM and REM sleep. REM, which stands for rapid eye movement, is the stage most associated with vivid dreaming. During REM sleep, your brain becomes incredibly active, almost as active as when you're awake. Your eyes dart back and forth beneath your closed eyelids, which is how this stage got its name. But while your brain is buzzing, your body is essentially paralyzed. This temporary paralysis, called REM atonia, is a crucial safety mechanism. It prevents you from physically acting out your dreams. Imagine dreaming you're running a marathon and actually starting to run in your bed. REM atonia ensures you stay put. Now, here's where it gets interesting in the context of sexual dreams. While your major muscle groups are paralyzed, not everything in the body is offline. The autonomic nervous system, which controls involuntary functions like heart rate, breathing, and blood flow, is still very much active. During REM sleep, it's common for physiological arousal to occur, regardless of the dream's content. This includes increased blood flow to the genital areas for all genders. This is a purely biological response, a side effect of the neural and hormonal activity happening during this sleep stage. So, it's possible for your body to become physically aroused first, simply due to being in REM sleep, and your dreaming brain then weaves a narrative to match that physical sensation. The dream might not be causing the arousal might be causing the dream. Your brain is a master storyteller. It takes random signals, a sound from outside, a memory from the day, or a physical sensation like increased heart rate, and tries to make sense of them by creating a story. A sexual dream could simply be your brain's best attempt to explain the physiological arousal it's detecting during a REM cycle. This doesn't invalidate the psychological theories, but it adds another layer to the puzzle. It suggests that some sexual dreams might be less about deep-seated desires or psychological integration and more about a simple, biological process. It's a physical event that your mind then interprets and clothes in a narrative. So, what does it all mean when you dream about a specific person, a stranger, or even an uncomfortable scenario? It's tempting to take these dreams at face value, but that's often a mistake. Dream content is highly symbolic and deeply personal. Dreaming about a coworker, for instance, rarely means you have a hidden passion for them. Instead, consider what that person represents to you. Do you admire their confidence? Are you competing with them on a project? The dream might be about integrating a quality they possess or resolving a conflict you feel. Likewise, dreaming of an ex-partner doesn't necessarily mean you want to get back together. It could signify unresolved feelings about the relationship's end, a lesson you learned from that time, or a part of yourself that you associate with that period of your life. Your brain is processing memory and emotion. The key is to look beyond the literal and ask what the people, places, and actions in your dream symbolize for you. Are they representing power, vulnerability, creativity, or fear? Dreams speak in a language of metaphor. Ultimately, sexual dreams are a normal, healthy part of the human experience. They are a fascinating intersection of our complex psychology, our intricate biology, and our brain's innate need to create stories. They can be influenced by our desires, as Freud suggested. They can be a push towards inner balance, as Jung believed. And they can also be a simple response to the physiological changes that happen every single night during REM sleep. There's no single, one-size-fits-all answer. The meaning of your dream is deeply personal and often lies in your own associations and life context. Instead of feeling worried or confused, you can approach them with curiosity. Think of them as a private cinema, a space where your mind explores ideas, processes emotions, and rehearses scenarios. It's a testament to the incredible power and mystery of the human brain. If you're interested in exploring more about the psychology of human connection and the science behind our behaviors, be sure to check out my channel, Sex Education Repo, for more deep dives.